Well, the seven lost senses are senses that are beyond the five senses that you normally use. Now, what I've done is I've looked at geniuses, the way they function and how they usually get to those inventions, and also how psychics and intuitives are able to get information that are beyond the five senses. And I put them into seven senses, which are the sixth sense, really explaining what is the sixth sense. You know, it's just not Spider-Man senses or, the movie itself, The Sixth Sense. But really, it's the sense of imagination, which allows you to go beyond and use the other senses that come after that. So you have the sense of balance that enables you to balance the first five senses with the sense of imagination to go and balance so that you stay sane with the other senses, because there are some things that you won't be physically able to see, but that your mind will see, and it sees that through the sense of imagination, which I explain, either in my book or in the DVDs. And then you have the sense of life, which enables you to find the life force within something. So, people like doctors will use that, or people that, work with energy to find out the life force of something, or in nutrition. And you have the sense of voice, which enables you to pick up on the voice of soul, the many facets of soul, either to, find out what your child's name is, which is the first voice of soul, all the way to when you pass, which is called the remnant, which is death, and really hear, when that time is coming for you. Or for others, mediums sense that. And then you have the sense of movement, if you're wanting to know the direction of something, or if a business will succeed or not, or stock market, if it goes up or down, or particular stocks, or, other things related to movement. Then there's the sense of warmth, which is used, which most people will use for intimacy, or creating rapport with others, or finding out, if you can work with somebody and not in business. And then, of course, there's the sense of substance, if you want to locate or describe objects or people at a distance or locations. Some people have the ability to sketch buildings out or sketch things that are far away, which are beyond the five senses. And so those are the seven senses. These lost senses, or these new senses which you can develop, can help you in your life in terms of parenting, all the way to your professional life. If you're, a doctor, an engineer, a nurse, a lawyer, or, just somebody who wants to be able to learn how to fully develop themselves and actualize themselves, which is basically the goal of every human being. I think the most important part for people to know now is that it's very important, because they have to process information much more rapidly, and those senses are able to pick up on things which your five senses can't. And so in terms of decision making, it's very powerful. In terms of, making choices much more rapidly is very powerful. And since right now we see that in business the most important thing is innovation, being able to know months in advance what something would look like in terms of a design, as we've seen some students draw, or being able to know what's coming and be able to prepare yourself more, is much more important now than it has ever been in history. People can learn it through, reading our book as an intro. They can also get our DVD, which teaches it in a couple of hours, or they can take our courses. But basically, learning through the book just to start is a very good start to understand and recognize what they are. And then there are exercises and case studies. And then, again, it's practice, basically. You can find the info for the books and DVDs or any of our other products on our website at alainjeanbaptiste.com.